Okay.
Who said they were racists?
You.
I'm just kidding.
You.
Yeah.
Just
Literally you.
you. Just dramatic pointing. You.
I play the racists. You guys just killed them.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, mother trucker. Nobody else gets that. I apologize.
I understood the reference.
Thank you.
I just needed to make sure that the music wasn't too loud to get into my microphone.
Mm-hmm. Well, as soon
Where is
as...
Gregory?
I'm getting them, just...
You're going too slow.
You know, maybe Craig is just tired of listening.
Maybe Craig is my best friend. You think about that?
Greg is the love of my life.
Oh.
Craig and I are actually married.
Now recording.
Hi,
Yeah,
Craig.
see, Craig hopped in to agree.
Hello, Craig.
Craig.
How old are these people?
Shh. That's not an important question.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Don't
It is
answer her.
vital.
Don't answer her.
It is vital, y'all.
Don't answer her.
I'm 38.
I'm
Shut
28.
up. No, you're
42. 28.
not. Oh,
Stop being
There are-
69.
stop it. No.
There are
No,
younger
do not
people in the
answer.
server. They're just not in this game.
Do
Correct.
not
Yes.
answer. I'm
We-
telling
Frog-
you now.
I think
too loud to hear how old they are.
No.
Everybody's already answered.
Yeah,
I know. You said it loud.
and no
I
one's
can't
gonna repeat it.
fucking
Shut up.
so.
Now-
Frog is
now
like
it's
9.
quiet because
Frog,
Craig
who
is-
was in the server or in the call with us earlier, they're 19, I think.
Oh,
So like
youngsters.
there are younger people.
There are people my age.
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean?
All right.
Time to be.
So, last time, who wants to do the recap? What happened?
I think it was just more of the same of just hanging out in camp.
Yeah.
A lot of different shit happened, and then now we're just going to fight the racists.
Shirley's
we were
sister
staying.
was putting on the moves on Guild.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
She was
and
flirting.
also we were in the tower.
We were in the tower. This is true.
We learned more
yes.
about my father and how
and he's
he...
kind of a good dude. He's kind
And
of
also
a real
he's
one.
secretly an elf.
Not anymore.
no,
No, we there was a little bit of a retcon with the Ashen Purge timeline.
We fixed it. It wasn't a record. We fixed it.
So yeah, you guys left Red Brand's tent. Everyone around you is muy suspicioso of everybody in the group.
Go sleep in the tower cards.
Marcira deflected a bunch of your questions, Shirley, and then Geld, you accompanied her around the camp. Wynn started to talk about the idea of possibly knowing a little bit about what's going on with your sister Marcira. Shirley.
Uh-huh.
He explained that he was a scholar at Talendor and that he learned a lot of, or rather did a lot of research in that regard, so he might be able to help. Let's see. Gendry doesn't like the fact that Marcira keeps taking the lead.
Yeah, because he's an asshole. We should
He's
have
not
a
an
meeting.
asshole. He's afraid that maybe rash, chaotic momentary
Yeah, what-
decisions are going to get Liliana killed.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Or save her. Who knows?
And Liliana got mad at him and left because he was singing her father's praises.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Marcira talked to Geld a little bit about her experience there.
She figured it.
Yep.
That's the really important thing.
Geld, you encouraged Marcira to keep fighting. You
Talk more with her sister.
Yep.
Thank you for restoring her will to live.
You told her
Well-
that, Shirley needs her and that the others need her as well and that she's more important than she lets on and all that stuff. She actually asked you about your loyalty to the Wardens. as well.
Mm-hmm.
She point blank asked you if you would forsake your oath to them for the greater good. And I think you...
So it would take a lot to make
Mhm.
me do it.
Yes. Liliana was venting her anger by creating balls of light with magic and hurling them into the distance.
Yep.
Bunch of magic missiles, I think.
It was a magic rage room.
Yep.
Okay, you guys left the encampment. You went through Champions Run. You traveled for several hours to the west. You eventually reached a ruined tower, which was mentioned by Redbrand, that some zealots are potentially occupying. Actually, wait, sorry. Oh, no, I got that wrong. Yeah, a ruined tower. Yes.
They were past War God's Pass last time.
Yeah, it was a ruined tower built on a rocky outcropping.
Yeah.
Ashal, you recognize that as one of the first Tiefling clan towers. Liliana, however, recalled her father's stories about this place and the Ashen Purge, which was a literal genocidal campaign put on by several still unknown individuals that we will unveil later on, that was meant to go around and round up every single tiefling and make sure they didn't see the light of day the next day. And that is when you learned that your father defied his orders to commit such genocidal acts, and he instead allowed one of the last remaining clans to retreat to the south. And you now know that Gendry is a member of that clan, and that he and his tiefling clan members consider your father essentially like next to godhood.
Good for them.
Yes. That's when you guys pushed past the tower. You rested, and then you found the ruins where these zealots have supposedly holed up. And there they seem to have some tiefling hostages. And they seem to be getting ready to sacrifice them.
Wait, did we see this?
I think.
No, I do not remember that. But
I do not remember that. I thought we were
remember
just
that
about
part
to
at
go
all.
into a tower.
Oh, right. You saw. No, you were. What? No, you guys went
Oh,
to.
thanks for telling us they have hostages.
I told you that you approached and you saw that they had tieflings.
Well, I thought we ended at the tower.
We ended
do not-
at the tower. I do not remember
Yeah.
anything else.
Let me see in the notes here. After being raised, the party decided to use the
Thanks
ancient
for
tower
telling
as
us
shelter
they
for the
have
night. Climb to reach the tower. Required to geld them. Upon reaching the plateau, they discovered the tower was constructed of very old other stone. Okay. Yeah. So they settled in for the evening at the party since they were a bit. Huh. Okay.
Spoiler!
Yeah.
Did we do that?
Unless
That's
I'm
okay.
dumb and made a boo-boo and didn't download the...
I mean, we can just skip straight to killing racists.
But
That
I
would be
want. The thing was that I wanted to I wanted to go through the tower and see what was in it.
Right. Sorry, I'm just looking. I think we're
Yeah,
good.
you're
Unless
good.
I'm dumb. I just want to
think I'm
double check.
But I think I do remember about the history of it, there being tieflings here.
Yeah, I remember there being tieflings there for the history, and they were all like killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me look at
that
my
kind-
session audio here. Yeah.
And that's kind of what sparked her father's turn.
Okay, I apologize.
You're good.
Yeah, it's
You
okay.
guys cannot metagame. You know nothing.
Yep, I already forgot.
Damn.
Yep.
It
Sorry.
was just a little bit of whiplash for me. I was like, wait.
No, it was for me too. I had to make sure that I wasn't like having a huge ass brain fart, which luckily I am not.
Oh, Lily! No! Fuck!
Wow. You okay?
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. She jumped on some boxes and got towards where Mia's like harnesses and shit are, and she put her neck through one of the straps so that and then she jumped off, tried jumping off the box that would have basically hung herself.
Oh.
Oh.
But I got it. We're good.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you're holed up in this tower that has kind of stood the test of time. At least the foundations have. There are some debris piles around you, and there are some holes in the wall, but for the most part, it's still relatively standing. But definitely long abandoned. And when you go and look, let's have you look around there, Liliana. So the base of the tower is your basic circular shape. There is a set of stairs that runs along the perimeter of the room, sort of like a spiral that just goes up the side to the next floor, and then above that, and so on and so forth. In the lower or lowest section of the tower where you all are now, everything appears to be mostly just old and dusty, lots of cobwebs. There's very little light. You notice that there's a good number of crates, some of them broken, a few still intact. There's a couple of chests, and there's hempen bags that seem to be full of spoiled goods. And when you... Sorry?
I want to look through the chests.
Everyone can... What does everyone want to do in this kind of scenario here? This place is very old. Probably hasn't seen a living soul in a while.
So here's the thing. I don't want to waste a spell slot to do detect magic. But can I just can I do an Arcana check and just see the vibes?
Well, you can. That's not really how that works.
Oh damn.
Yeah, you would have to do detect magic to discern any kind of magical auras and their types.
I don't think I took that. I just want to.
Oh wait, can I cast that?
Can you cast what?
I was gonna say, can I cast detect magic as a ritual?
I think you can.
Yeah, wait, hold on, I can. Give me a sec.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
You can cast chosen spells as rituals. Yeah, I have
it. Just takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll take the 10 minutes. I'll do it as a ritual.
Perfect. Well, she's doing that, preparing the sigils and getting everything ready. What's everyone else doing?
I want to look through the chests and other stuff.
Okay.
Doing the same, like looking for loot.
All right, let's see here. Everyone can just roll me an investigation if you're looting. If you are not looting, please let me know what you're doing and how you're doing it. And let me just roll some shizit here.
Guys, do I want to waste my Tides of Chaos on to do the investigation?
No.
Why not?
Were we gonna sleep here?
When we're about to die.
Oh yeah, we were gonna sleep here, so I can do it, and then we sleep and it resets.
Oh well, okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
we're doing that.
You're gonna do that?
Yeah, that gives me advantage, right?
Jeez.
Yeah, it does. All right, investigation. 18, BB.
Nice.
Okay. Let me roll something here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Popping open one chest, you're going to find 1,000 silver pieces.
Goddamn.
How many of us are there? There's 5 of us.
Yes. You also find a couple of water skins that seem to be full of. You pop the cork on one of them, or the stopper, I should say, and it smells like just vinegar, straight up vinegar. Probably just dead wine. You notice subtle little fruity tones to it. But then alongside these satchels, or water skins, is a potion. It's got a kind of bulbous bottom, and the liquid inside appears to be some kind of greenish, like a light greenish color. And that is a potion of resistance.
Hell yeah.
Like top notes of old leather and vinegar.
Yep. And Sylvan, you're looking as well. Roll your investigation.
Oh, I did earlier.
Oh.
When you first asked, it was a 10.
10. Okay. That's fine. You pop yours open. This will be 2 out of 3 chests that are in the room.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Wait, 200.
Ooh. Huh.
Oh boy,
That's interesting.
this sounds like it'll be fun.
So you pull out, first off, in the chest, there's going to be 60 platinum.
Holy crap.
Holy.
Yep, that's the only amount in that chest. This chest, however, does appear to have a little bit more of a reinforcement nature to
Okay.
it. Like it's a little bit better built. The wood seems sturdier. It's kind of got iron reinforcements, and at one point it did have a lock on it, but it looks like it's dropped to the ground all rusted and shit. So anyways, inside you find that just some clothes and belongings of kind of a smaller stature. So whoever owned this chest was probably of the I don't know, maybe like short nature, yeah, like gnome or halfling, or
Gotcha.
and
The little people.
yeah, you find another potion. This one's called the Filter of Love.
Oh.
Oh.
Hide it from Gendry. No, I'm kidding.
So it's the liquid inside. You can see it's got this sort of rosy color to it, and it seems to be bubbling inside,
I
like
don't like this.
constantly. Funny thing, the next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this filter, you are charmed by that creature and have the charmed condition for 1 hour.
Nice.
That's pretty funny.
That should be interesting.
So make sure you write that down.
I may have to just use this right around Shirali, and then just
What? What, so we can be real girlfriends?
Yeah.
Fake girlfriends?
can use it. We can use it for a good heist. How about that?
Ooh. Yeah, this is true. That's better. That's a better idea.
Okay. One moment.
Did I find anything that would have to do like with like a book or like anything? Because like I feel like my character, every time we go somewhere, she likes to like look for books and shit like that, or like documents, because she's trying to do the history and an account of everything.
It doesn't appear there is anything of that nature down here. At least
Okay.
not in the chest you're
Then-
looking at. It doesn't. Yeah, there. It doesn't seem like the place they would keep records like that.
Okay.
But if you'd like to search chest number 3, we can do that as well. I'll just take another investigation because I want to
You
see.
said that was called Filter of Love. Is that what it was?
Yep, Philter.
Oh yeah, Zim. I got them.
There's also
11.
a silent P in love for some reason.
Really? No.
What'd you say, Crazy? Sorry.
I got an 11.
Okay. Huh. We're not doing that. That's too much. I can't give you that yet.
Did
Sorry.
you say what it was going to be?
It would have been the cloak of the manta ray.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, we're gonna just go with something like maybe this. Okay. One moment. One more roll for me. Why can I not scroll down? What the fuck?
Because you're an old man who doesn't know how to use technology.
Wow.
I second that.
I got you all beat in technology. Sorry.
That's fair.
Well, when you do it for a job, don't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah.
Huh. So aside from, like, let me just roll this. 17 gold and a few just pieces of faded and weather-bitten parchment. There is a sort of small tube that's maybe an inch thick and not particularly long. It's probably like the length of maybe your pinky. And you open it up and there's this kind of, looks like a thick paste. And you have found Kotum's ointment.
What the hell?
What?
What kind of noble is this?
This is
What was it?
So that's going to contain 1d4 plus 1 doses. So I'm going to roll that now. And that's going to be, 4 doses. So I will post the thing as soon as these ads get the fuck out of my way. One moment. Doesn't seem to want to load it for me. It's KEOGHTOM.
Okay, get that one more time.
KEOGHTOM.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So you ingest it, and you regain hit points, and it cures poison.
Damn. And any disease, too.
It's a particularly handy ointment, yes.
I'm surprised that's an uncommon item, honestly. That's like a kind of better potion, honestly.
And that's about it. Everything else has been looted or just taken, probably with whoever left in a hurry. Or maybe it was ransacked by people like Liliana's dad or the people that he was under the command of. You don't know. Could be very much like it was in World War II, where they would just take all the shit that the Jewish people had and...
Yep.
delightful.
I am good.
Okay.
Has anyone else got anything?
Everything else seems to be just kind of very low reserves, and whatever is left is just rotted foodstuffs. But there are enough crates here to suggest that the amount of people that were here at one point was substantial, probably 50 to 100. All right. What do you guys want to do? I know that Gendry is kind of coughing a little bit at the dust, and he says, "Good a place as any, I guess."
I assume I detected nothing.
I press to digitate the dust away and call him a baby under my breath.
So the when you finish ritual casting your spell, the items that your party members pick up obviously light up, but there is a singular magical source that is coming from above you, probably about 175 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it is abjuration.
That makes sense. Okay.
Kind of strange.
I mean, it's not Is it? Do I see it specifically cast on anything? 75 feet up?
Well, you can't really tell
General.
because there is a stone ceiling that is blocking
Oh.
your sight. You'd have to go up the stairs to see what's going on.
I would like to go up the stairs.
You need
Okay.
any support?
I hope not.
Well, you head up the stone steps. Looks very dusty. No one's ascended these stairs in a long time. Anyone going with her?
I will.
Marcira will join you as well.
Oh,
Yeah, why not?
I'll go.
You never know.
You know what? Gendry's like, let's all go.
God, I
Could be
can't
giant
have 1
spiders.
minute.
Wynn says, I'd certainly like to go.
Can't have 1 minute alone without one of you fucks following me.
Well, they don't like follow you into uncomfortable situations, like using the bathroom. Be like, hey, take.
I would hope not.
Wynn's just taking notes.
Yeah, but this-
Interesting. You sit down too.
Yeah, but this moment's
What?
different. You're walking out into a mysterious tower by yourself. That's horror movie right there.
So if everyone is going upstairs, why not?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
So the next level is similar to the first, except this seems to be some kind of living quarters. There's a lot of beds, many broken, mattresses just eaten away by moths and just the dry air and the weathering. It looks like there were bunks as well, but a lot of those have completely broken. There's still a few left where you all could at least make somewhat of a bedding for the evening. But the rest is just kind of old and kind of sad. It seems those who were here, they must have experienced something pretty profoundly awful at the time. And in fact, as you look at the floor around you, as well as the ceiling and the walls, they have these murals carved into them. Not particularly intricate, but ones that seem important, at least formally, to whoever was here. You can't quite depict what exactly they are without doing some investigations on those. The floor is covered in a lot of dust, but you can see that there are a lot of stains of the same relative color. And above you is another floor, but there is a hole in it that's only a few feet wide. It's got an oblong shape, but you can reach the next floor by going up the stairs somewhere. So you're getting closer to your source of abjuration as well.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, you're going up. Okay.
I need
Anyone want to make a pit stop here in the living quarters?
Need
I'll
books
probably
or
do it.
papers?
Go test out the bed. Do some jumps.
Yeah.
Do tricks on that thing.
The bed just snaps.
That's probably why there's a hole in the ceiling.
Ah!
On the third floor.
All right. Well, heading upstairs. Now you've entered into what appears to be a large former study. There's bookcases on one side. If I could put it in perspective, you emerge on the southern wall, portion of the wall. And to your north, that's where the bookcases are. There's like 4 or 5. All relatively tall. They reach up to the next floor. They are of stone, but there's a lot of wooden features, like carvings that are inset. And there's a number of desks running along the western portion of the wall, as well as spilling out into the center of the room. They're more like lecterns, like they have little lids that you can lift up and stuff things inside and then put the lid back down and come back another day. Almost like maybe scribes were here. And then on the east side of the wall, there is a gigantic painting. And when you look a little closer, despite it being somewhat dark in the room, it is a depiction of looks to be maybe a soldier or a knight, but the face has been scratched out. The paint completely gone.
Interesting.
Anyone want to do anything here? The abjuration source is still one more, possibly even 2 more steps above you.
You said this is like desks and bookshelves and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I want to look through the books.
I'll say this is right up your alley.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
I want to gain the knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
Why are we here? Knowledge.
Okay, roll me an investigation to see what you find.
God, I'm so bad at this.
Well, why you keep doing it?
16?
Hey, still, that's pretty good. All right. So scanning the books, they all seem to be a lot of historical texts that cover different topics, mostly centered around the southern hemisphere of Elyssarian history. They talk a lot about warfare tactics that have been transcribed as well as practiced by many different cultures and beliefs in the southern reaches of Talendor, as well as Gold Arbor, and maybe even civilizations that are no longer in existence. The books alongside those that kind of draw your attention are ones of the arcane history of the southern reaches. There are a couple of books that seem to suggest they contain information on Nictal.
Oh, yeah. Are there any on the that one family?
The Ventori. Well, You search and search, and I'll even say if you decided to take 20 on this, I would still give you this answer. There is not a single shred of any information on the Ventoris.
That's fine. I'll take Nickel, I guess. That's still important.
It is, yeah, to a degree. So one is called When Gods Arise. There is no author. It seems to be penned in a different script. What are your languages?
Give me 1 second. I'm not on that page. Elvish, Common, Deep Speech, and Infernal.
Okay. So it is written in Elvish. It's weirdly translated. It seems to be maybe copied over from some other text that came before it. And this is just a rough translation. Because you can tell just by, like the sentence structure, and they're missing some words, or at least some of the phrasing doesn't make sense. At least not without thinking for a moment and be like, oh, okay, that's what they mean. This one seems to suggest that there's several speculations throughout scholarly research as well as just mundane civil belief. On one hand, the legends say that he acquired this power. It was given to him by some kind of primordial being. And then he used it to fight against the dragon population that had completely overrun the southern reaches. In fact, there were points where dragons were enslaving people and, having these chaotic battles that are fought with slaves as opposed to with each other. Well, that wasn't necessarily the case. They did attack each other, but they mostly just held the most power down in the southern reaches. And Nikdal used his newfound power to essentially wipe them from this area. And he was successful. That's the legend anyways. There's some scholarly research in this book that suggests it wasn't given to him per se. The power, that is. Some suggested that he actually stole it or was afforded it by way of some kind of maybe ancient artifact or some kind of deal with an extraplanar being. Regardless, it was unfathomable power. That is undeniable in every speculation that is presented in this text, is that he literally tore the world asunder with his power. Champion's Run is a good example of some of the power he wielded. Now, there's one other thing that really stands out in this text, and it's because it seems the writer of this text was insistent on maintaining an even keel and presenting all different arguments. There is this wild theory that suggests everything about him, everything he did, everything he was before he came to power was fake, or rather faked. Some people claim that he was just this extremely charismatic being that turned everything against themselves, and he utilized their power versus them using it against him. Some even believe that he was one of the earliest scions. That's about it with this text.
Good.
So it seems to suggest that there's more than just a legend. There's a lot of speculation. There's people who believe one thing, and though there's a lot of weight to the argument that he was indeed some kind of like deific being granted power, and it is also possible, there's far more possible things that could have occurred.
Guys, we're learning more about Nictel. Zim, if you go into my notes in my bio, I have so much fucking written down about Nictel.
Guys, I think he's important.
So much. We're creating a nice little story through all of my research as we travel.
And there's one more book in the lineup of the text that you're searching through that it's called The Mystery of Echo Lake.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh, no,
That's
no,
where
no.
he got. That's where what's his face got his powers.
That's
Redbrand.
that's supposedly where Redbrand and Nictal both got their power. So
Isn't that-
is it indeed faked if two people had the same result? So
Question.
this text seems to suggest that this is to provide an overarching theme to the text. It seems to be some kind of speculative research paper that's just compiled into like a book form. And it's written by a scholar from Talendor that we are going to call
Win Senior.
nope. Durgan Brackley.
Durgan.
Where the hell did that come from?
He will play a role if you ever go to Talendor.
Cool. Good thing I have his name written down. In case we forget.
I will.
So this text suggests that Echo Lake is what's called an all plane. It's a portion or a sizable bit of existence that seems to be a bridge to all kinds of planes. It is the only known place in Elyssara that has such properties, or at least speculative. That is. And it is also the only place where power has been acquired, as we've already discovered. There is evidence that suggests those who are quote-unquote not worthy can't get within a mile of the thing. And they'll start having vivid hallucinations of, well, it varies. Some people have nightmares of their worst fears. Some have vivid dreams of a horrible moment or a painful experience that they relive again, and just stuff like that, where it's psychic in nature. It also talks about different lore that's part of the Amber Grove where it's situated, and how druids used to occupy the area. In fact, some nomadic druid cultures still do. They don't really stay in one place, and it's actually by way of Talendor decree that they have been allowed to do so. Talendor is in charge of and owns basically all of the land that is to the right of Champions Run. Except for, of course, Stormreach and Hollowden. So, it might have something to do with druid stuff. It might have something to do with this planar bullshit that they're talking about. Or it could be some kind of pure source of energy or power that has yet to be identified. That's what this book seems to suggest.
Nice. Cool. Thank you.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Marcy saw her vision in the Black Lake, right?
Yes.
Not... Okay, cool. Okay. Because I got my lakes confused for a second.
Nope. I know there's a number of lakes. Both are
There's so
sizable
many.
as well.
There's so many
Liliana
lakes.
is good then until. So we can do whatever y'all want to do.
I was supposed to say, I'm still going up.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna say that I stay down, and as I'm reading and like looking through all these books, they can go up. So I'm
Okay.
not with them.
All right. Before you go up to the next level, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick because this is going to be interesting.
Oh,
Oh, maybe I should go with you guys then.
does not make me feel good.
As the only other magic user in the party.
No, I think Marcy's a magic user.
Yeah, but you're warlocks,
Yeah.
whereas I am a sorcerer.
I think Marcy is a sorcerer.
No, Marcy.
But
I
she's
thought
a
Marcy
warlock.
was a warlock.
I don't know. We're about to find out because I have her character sheet.
I'm fairly sure you made her a warlock.
Oh. What does the sheet say, Emma?
It doesn't have anything on it.
Oh shit. Do I have
I didn't make it, for the record.
Ah,
it?
I'm betting he put sorcerer.
And I'm almost positive that she.
'Cause I remember there was more
Is he-
spells.
Well, I
Well, this
remember
is-
him saying sorcerer, and then MOE being no, she's a warlock, and then he said, "Okay, let me change that."
I don't. Okay. I don't remember that, but I do remember. Well, I remember originally I said, oh, she's a fighter, and then somehow that got construed into her being a warlock because I'm a warlock.
Oh, that might be.
So, yeah. So, as of this minute, she's a warlock. Last I checked. Right now, we don't even have. There's not a canon reason as to how our parents died. So, that's up in the air right now. So honestly, I have no idea what the hell she could be. She could be anything.
No, it's fun because there's no canon reason as to like who the fuck Liliana's biological parents are or what she was doing in the woods
What
as
does
a
it matter?
child.
There's probably a good chance they're in the grave.
Yeah. I'm like, what does it matter what her biological parent? I mean, she likes her adoptive dad well enough.
She don't. It matters
As
because she.
right now, as of
It-
right now, maybe not, but
It matters because she's a sorcerer with magic that she cannot control. And so how the
Yeah.
fuck did she get that magic?
yeah, that's fair.
And if I know Zim, he's gonna use that little hole of information and do something bad to me.
We're
You
just
laugh,
all-
but Crazy
we're
knows
all-
I'm right.
We're all so confused.
Why? What am I going to do to you?
I said I was like I have no canon information as to like who my biological parents are or what the fuck I was doing in the woods when my adoptive dad found me. And I was like, if I know Zim, he's gonna use that little tiny hole of zero information and make it hurt.
Yep, absolute
Why did you give him
emotional
the idea?
restriction.
Unintentional hurt. Yes,
It's
unintentional hurt.
intentional. It's intentional. You don't have to lie.
All right, so
I'm going. I'm walking up those stairs.
so the stairs
go.
lead up. It kind of the staircase disappears behind a little bit of the wall that forms around the final floor. And there is a door there. And it is apparently, well, this is part of the abjuration magic that you had sensed previous.
Arcane lock.
It does appear to be some kind of a magical lock.
Fuck.
Does anyone have dispel magic?
No. And I also do not have knock.
Let's see.
This is so annoying.
Um,
I say remove curse isn't gonna work.
Win is just like being a little mousy. He's standing behind everybody, and he just says, I can
Win.
help.
Come forward.
He
Come
just
here.
raises his hand. Oh.
come in.
What? Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna pull him up. Open the door, please.
Oh my! Thank you for the help. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that is indeed an arcane lock. Quite powerful one actually. Let me see what I can do. And he searches through his notebook for a moment, and he says, I suppose I could try that.
Is he a wizard?
Yes.
This man
he
is like
was.
that. He isn't a wizard. I renounce everything I've ever done.
He's Lord Voldemort in another life.
He's not Lord. Well, maybe.
He's part of,
He could be
no,
Lord
he's
Voldemort.
part of the Blue Man Group in another life.
No, I would like this to absolutely be Lord Voldemort if he were a semi-good person.
Blue Man Group. It would be funny.
Now, if he was semi-good, he would have had a nose.
Yeah,
He has a nose. Doesn't Win have a nose?
he does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we're saying it's like you if he actually was kind of good-ish.
His blue self
Well-
just kind of
But I thought the whole point of him not having a nose was so he would look like a snake.
ghostly blue. Anyways, so he walks up and he fiddles around with a page, and he draws his finger down a couple of lines in the text, and with his he seems to be muttering some strange incantations, and he's drawing sigils in the air with his hand, his free hand, that is. And you see him kind of spread his palm wide, and the magical effect kind of pulses around the arcane lock, and the door glows for a moment, and then it just kind of gets really bright and then completely dulls and dims to nothing. He says, that should have worked. You could try the handle, at least without getting severely hurt or killed.
Might be maimed.
I mean, I could ritual cast Identify if I really wanted to know what spell. But I mean, do I really need to do that, or is it just arcane lock?
So it was definitely an arcane lock of a great magnitude. You don't know exactly which spell he used, but it was probably somewhat higher level to dispel it.
I'm gonna. I'll put my hand on the knob and try and open it. Maybe
Okay.
it'll like me for a tiefling.
It's locked.
Fuck.
Does Sylvan have her trusty?
I'm about to say, don't we have
Sylvan.
a rogue?
Sylvan.
Yeah, let me do my thing.
Wynn's like,
Sylvan, I need
You sound so enthusiastic when you say that.
Sorry.
you.
What do I need to roll for that? Sorry.
Wynn is watching diligently. He's never seen someone pick a lock before.
Under
Sleight of hand.
tools, it would be lockpick set, I think, or
It's thieves' tools. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you.
You better roll. Can I give her the help action?
Do I do that with the Dex attribute?
It would be sleight of hand. No, technically you can't give someone a help action when they're using a tool such as lockpicking.
What if I put my fist in the air and go, "You got it"?
You can use guidance.
Do
Do
we
you have
have
guidance?
Does anyone have?
None of us are.
Why don't we
clerics.
have a bard? Damn it.
Hold up. I think
We need some bardic inspiration.
I do have guidance.
Oh, you do have guidance. Okay.
I thought that was a cleric spell.
Yay!
Nope. Nope,
Alright,
as an
so
artificer, I have it.
Should I use
Oh.
my tools with dexterity? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Guidance.
Holy shit. Okay. Wow.
Plus 4,
Fantastic.
that's a 26. Or, they'd have to roll a 1d4, but...
You won't
I don't know,
need
if they
to.
need to.
That's plenty. So, I mean, the lock is fairly old, but the tumblers inside seem to be all right. And just fidgeting with the lock for a few seconds, you hear a click, and the latch gives, and you pull the lock off.
Good job, everybody.
And then just tick, tick, boom.
Sorry, not pull the lock off, but yeah, you're able to turn the handle. Anyways, as soon as you do open the door, there's a little bit of a rush of wind. Probably suggesting that
No.
yeah, exactly. Or rather, open air, or maybe blasted wall is a better term.
Yeah.
So when you open the door, immediately you're greeted with a missing section of the wall, and you can stare out into the western portions of Champions Run. And situated high atop this plateau, it's a pretty sight. Even the desert itself from this distance is, it's got a bit of a nuanced calm to it.
Marcy, we should stay here forever.
She says, a little too dry for me.
Hmm? Why ever would you say that? What makes you say that?
You get sand in places you don't want it.
Okay, fair assessment. When it
And she like
comes with a-
flicks some
Dude.
like some sand that's crusted up in the corner of her eye and like flicks it at you.
Marcy, you're cutting my eye. What the hell?
Like, oh my god, why is it in my eye?
Marcy, why'd you put it in my eye? You're such a bitch.
So the portion of wall that's missing is quite sizable. It easily takes up a third of the size of the room. So the rest of it is wall. But in what would have been the center of the room, there is a impeccably carved stone dais, circular in nature. On the dais is a elongated rectangular, looks like maybe a container or a shaped glass. It's not Sleeping Beauty.
Damn.
But it does appear to be darkened glass, so you can't really tell what's inside, but getting close, you can see that it is humanoid in shape.
Cast
Okay.
Identify.
It's because it's Snow White.
And all of the abjuration magic that you have been sensing from up above is coming from this container.
Can I ritual cast Identify?
Yeah, you
You
can. I do
can,
it all the
yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Identify works on people if you touch them.
Oh shit! But I can't open this thing though.
There doesn't appear to be any noticeable or obvious signs of how you can open it.
But there's a ton of abjuration magic around it.
Yes. The
You
die.
can touch the case.
So, yes, if you would like to touch the case.
Let's see. Actually, should I? Okay, we're resting here anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
So that's
yeah.
what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna-
Like you can touch the case, see
no,
if there's
but
any magic
well,
on it.
Well, what I'm gonna do first is I probably don't need to do this, but I'm just gonna do it anyway, just in case something pops out of this thing. I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on myself.
So selfish.
and then
Marcia
I'm gonna.
knows what you're doing.
She would honestly be happy that I'm not casting it on her for once. I'm gonna cast that on myself and then touch the case.
Okay. So you identify the case as basically what you might have already guessed. It is some kind of containment apparatus that is built out of rare minerals and some kind of special glass. The properties seem to be unknown, but it does appear that the entire case itself was assembled with these materials as well as magic. The abjuration magic that is protecting the case is very strong. And this is the kind of magic where you either have to perform some kind of great arcane feat to unlock it, or have it dispelled in some special way. This is old magic.
The humanoid inside it, what's the race?
Hard to tell, but
Does it have,
judging
like-
by the height... Sorry?
Can we tell
So
if it
we
has
can't-
horns?
Ooh.
So, yes, it does appear to have horns.
Tiefling.
The horns
There's-
themselves, they're more like protrusions, which leads you to believe that maybe the horns were either shaved down or removed.
Oh god.
Oh no. So there's literally no way I'm opening this without use of magic.
Judging by the amount of power encased within it, it would not only be unwise, but also unsafe.
I need to open the case.
But also, do you want to explode?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
one
I
thing
don't-
I will point out, everyone roll me a perception just so we can get this
I
out
want
of
to
the way.
open it. I want to touch
Yeah,
it. Oh!
Sylvan
Good
with
job.
Oh
the
yeah,
win.
Sylvan.
Ooh, that's
Um,
good for me.
15?
My passive is higher at a 10.
21.
So because of the position of the sun and the way the light is streaming down through the hole in this room, at first you didn't notice, but on the floor around the dais that this apparatus is sitting on, there is a number of very strange runes that are etched around the base of the dais.
Can I do Arcana?
I would like to as well, if I can.
What? Could I also help? And since I got the whole room cover thing, would I get advantage?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Can I get advantage from reading a shit ton of books?
You guys are just like really grabbing for these advantages.
I think Marcy should give me
Yeah.
advantage.
Listen,
By
this is the one
pointing
thing my character has, is that she was locked away in a tower practically. and read
Right.
Okay,
books.
one thing I've got going for
If
me
it's
is that
the
I'm
room
I
currently
cover,
going at 21.
the room cover is specifically in my sheet.
So the
I think Sylvan should give me advantage.
Sylvan is the only person here that is able to discern somewhat. And that's because they got a nat 20.
Damn.
Yes. So these runes, I will say this just for everybody. These runes are nothing like you've ever seen. They have not appeared in any text, any sort of carving, any kind of tablet, any kind of unearthed ancient artifact. Nothing before now would lead you to what these things are.
What the hell is this?
There's this subtle movement in the strokes of the runes that suggest almost a kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe advanced way of communication, I guess is the best way to say that.
So could this thing inside of the base communicate with us?
You don't know. You have not tried.
Maybe.
And you also don't know what these runes represent. So you also, again, I had mentioned that it seems it would be unwise to try and do anything crazy to it.
Can I knock on the glass and go, hey?
Sure. You do so. The figure inside doesn't move, doesn't say anything, doesn't react.
Can I
God
like
damn it.
Runes?
can I like touch the runes or anything like that? Like, is there do they change when I touch them?
Actually, yes.
Damn it.
You touch the runes and they, or rather one rune, and then there's this subtle glowing that fills the indents and the carving of each symbol.
Almost like a button.
Yep, and they flow out from your hand and wrap around the dais, and then they climb up the dais, and they clear the glass as the power reaches the container. The glass...
I think.
Sorry?
Oh, I was gonna say like in character, like I think that we have to press the buttons, or not the buttons. I think we have to touch the runes to unlock it. In the right order, probably.
Whichever one Sylvan just touched allowed the glass to basically just become transparent and
Oh my god.
allow you
Nice.
to see.
Who's
What are
inside?
we looking at?
Can I cast Identify?
So it still wouldn't dispel any of the previous magic. It's just allowing you to see, which is kind of making you think that this isn't your normal tower. This was probably some kind of research installation.
So we can see the person inside now?
Yes. So, to describe, again, tiefling, their skin is kind of got this rosy orange color.
They don't look. Do they look like decomposed
No.
or anything? Oh shit!
Nope. They look actually quite well. They look as if they've been perfectly preserved for however long they've been in this thing.
Sleeping Beauty.
Were they in cryostasis?
It's actually not a beauty. It's a beast. It's a man.
Oh
Knew it.
shit! Free my boy.
Just judging by the facial structure and the body size, as well as
Please tell me
the build, it's definitely a male.
this is a Nicole ask. He's wearing clothes, right?
He is. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
They're
calm
they're
down, calm
mundane.
down. He's got
Yeah.
clothes on.
They're
How old does he
mundane.
look?
You.
So it maybe. Roll me a medicine.
Oh well, I'm so bad at medicine.
And we all do.
Whoever has medicine can, yeah.
Oh, I do not. I have a
Nope.
-1.
So I
Does
will
no
say,
one have
just judging from looks alone, very young, probably early adulthood.
Early adulthood, but this tower fell 30 years ago. You said
Roughly.
when you retconned it.
Yep.
So he's my age. Shit.
Well, no, I mean unless you're 50.
So
No.
if he was,
Hey.
so if this tower lost everything about it around 30 years ago, which suggests that whoever was here and doing this research, they were here longer than 30 years ago.
You've been sitting in this thing for 50-something years?
Could be even older.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm thinking
God.
that like if he was put in there as a young adult, he's at least probably, if like even if he got put in there right before they right before they attacked, he would be in his 50s at this point. But if it's older, then obviously he could be older. But at minimum, he would be in his 50s if he weren't in this cryostasis chamber.
Correct.
Guys, can we?
He looks very
I
young.
wanna-
I think I have an idea. Maybe,
It's Marcira's mom. Or not Marcira's mom. It's Marcira and Shirley's dad.
It's got
Oh, God.
just to
Please tell me it's not. It better not be.
continue. One thing really strikes you about his appearance, and that's he has really, well, not really long, but long, almost golden colored hair.
Pretty.
So not our father. Okay.
No.
Good to know.
Pretty hair.
Oh, my doppelganger is my sister.
Gendry
I have an idea.
approaches and he just looks.
Can't he do his? Does he have any paladin stuff that he can do?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't do that. Not unless you're in trouble.
Useless, Gendry. What do we keep you around for?
Hey. Gendry just looks at you and he's like, well, I don't want to boast, but it seems that I've gotten us into less trouble. And he looks at the...
less trouble?
He hasn't gotten the group into as much trouble as Shirley has.
What? How dare you? What an ungrounded accusation to make in front of my sister and a dead man.
Are you saying fake news?
Is he
And a
dead,
maybe
though?
dead man. How dare you?
We don't know that he's dead.
You don't really
Okay,
know that
this
he's dead,
is
no?
we don't know-
He could,
Yeah.
We
he
don't
could
know
just
that
be
he's dead.
sleeping.
I would like to get him out of the
Yeah.
box, if I'm being honest.
I think I have an
But
idea.
Ungrounded accusations. I'm
Okay.
very offended.
I think I have an idea that probably involves Liliana using the mirror glass.
Oh, yeah. Let me look at it through the mirror glass. Oh, wait, but that one guy's here. I don't want him knowing I have it. Somebody
Win,
get
turn
Win
around.
out.
I was thinking just
that's-
saying looking at the rooms.
Okay,
Want to
I
get
have a
Win out?
question.
He's well, hang on. First off,
Well, no, hold on. I want to go over to Win, turn him around, and put my hands over his eyes.
roll me a strength check.
What?
Strang?
Huh?
What?
He's gonna try getting out of your grip.
No!
The gripper.
This is you realize that Win and party have stumbled upon something very interesting and profound in a place that has been long abandoned, and Win is a scholar of Talendor. You think he's not going to take notes?
What if I distract him with some books
Ooh.
I found?
No, I don't think that's gonna work.
He
I could just
he
block
can
his
stay.
view.
I'm just kidding.
I
You can
don't
try
want
and you can try and get him out.
The problem is I don't want him to take the mirror glass from me.
And like I said, I could just block his view.
I rolled
You
a
could always be honest with him, and
Oh wait, can Marcy help me?
Marcy will help in any capacity that she can / will want to.
Marcy, help! I'm trying to turn him
She's
around.
like,
but my hands are
When was it? Yeah. Why don't we? There were some lovely books downstairs. Why don't we go read a few? You can tell me a story. And that's going to be a persuasion check from.
Marcira. Please tell me she has good persuasion.
Wow. She actually rolled a 18 plus her 3. So it's going to be a 21. Win.
I'm so proud of her.
However. Ooh. It's a tie.
Oh shit. Marcira wins. She's a woman.
What? What?
He uses her womanly wiles.
Feminism.
Sexism wins.
Listen, if you don't let her
feminism.
win, then you're sexist.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Technically, she'll have advantage from Shirali helping.
Yeah, exactly.
So she wins.
Wow. Wow. I thought it was equal rights, equal fights.
No,
Not
Just-
I
here.
support women's rights and women's wrongs.
No, I know. I'm just
Exactly.
kidding. Oh, boy.
So Marcy wins on default.
You know what? Okay. You know what?
Yay!
I'll let it happen. But you know what's going to happen?
Yay!
Wynn's going to question. He's questioning later.
That's okay,
That's okay.
because we just won't tell him anything.
And that means deception checks.
Sweet.
That's okay.
I
I got a
just-
+6 to deception.
I'll try and intimidate him into not
What,
asking.
His-
everybody?
His insight is great.
Oh, not yet.
So, yeah, he'll reluctantly allow Marcira to take his hand and lead him away, just back out the door,
Thanks,
down the
Marcy.
stairs. She smiles and kind of flips you off as she closes the door.
I flip her off too.
Cool. I pull out the marrow glass and I just want to like, I'll look at the body and then I'll look at the symbols.
Okay. As soon as you look through the marrow glass, roll me a Constitution save, please.
Oh Jesus
Oh my god!
This has
Oof.
never happened before. Oh God.
But you got your plus whatever from Gendry.
God.
So-
I put a lot in con saves because I'm a sorcerer and I didn't
It
want to
looks
break
like it.
concentration.
You're
So,
squishy.
when you bring the marrow glass up to your eye,
Oh my
you almost immediately have to take it away because what you see almost blinds you with light.
In there?
It's God.
Is this the light person? The person who was like taken by the what the fuck was I told? I was told da 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 da. Sorry, I'm looking. Seeker of the Waning Light became more pronounced at first. Oh wait, that's not the right thing. In the Age of Creation, there were two primordial beings. Everything we know. Da 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 da. Luminar and the Umbral. Luminar was opposed to Umbral. Opposites that have to exist cohesively, and that's all I have. But I feel like you told us something about the Umbral taking over or doing something to the Luminar. Or the light. Like, there was something about a story about the darkness taking out the light.
Yes, there was. It wasn't necessarily those specific words, but there's an age-old battle between the light and the dark, and that the dark apparently had the upper hand in something.
Light. Oh god. Okay, I guess I'll like take it out. Is it like really bright on the symbols as well?
Yes, absolutely. They seem to be almost resonating with the case and the being inside.
And like there's not like all the symbols look the same brightness.
No, they all look the same.
I take it away, like blink a bunch, like I just stared into the sun.
Mm-hmm. And Gendry
no.
says, "What did you see?"
It was. I think that this might be the light. It was pure light, blinding light.
Gendry reaches his hand out. May I?
Kind of like squint my eyes at him, just because I'm still a little bit bad.
Oh my
But I
god!
reluctantly hand it over.
Hold a grudge much?
Yes.
He
Those are blind.
he smiles and says thanks, and he grabs one end of the shard and holds it up to his eyes, and he does the same exact thing. You see almost this flash, like a sunbeam streaking across a mirror and hitting you in the face, and he pulls it away, puts his hand up over his face. Oh, damn. What do you think it is? Hands the shard back to you.
We know that there's a war between the light and the dark, between the Umbra and the Lumina. I think that this might be one of the keys to the Lumina winning. I think the Umbra, it was covered in darkness. I wonder if the Umbra took him and hid him away.
So you think the tieflings here were working with the Umbralites?
Possibly.
I've got no. Wynn's like, he's talking to Marcia outside. You can hear him like trying to get to the door, and Marcia's like, no, come on, come
It's
back
okay.
downstairs.
I'm gonna,
It's okay.
I'm gonna put the marrow
Put it
glass
away.
obviously back first, but yeah.
Yeah. It's all right. You can come back in.
Oh, good. And he opens the door quickly, and Marcia's just like,
Thank you, sister.
comes back in, closes the door. She smiles again, flips you off behind the scenes.
I hate you so much.
And Wynn just steps on over. Magnificent.
I mean, he can't see the light, can he? I put it away.
No, he can't see the light. No. He
Oh, he's
can see that the runes on the dais are glowing and that the case is now clear and that you can see through it.
Okay.
I mean, if we're not able to get it open, could we try doing something to wake the person inside?
What would you like to try to do?
I have no earthly idea where to start doing that, but
Well, you saw that it seems with Sylvan's recognition with the runes there, that those have some kind of an effect on the casing.
I feel like we need to hit them in a special order to unlock it. Is what I think.
There's something else around here that maybe.
Can I go to the edge? You know where the wall is empty? Or the wall has fallen? Can I go to the edge, look down, and see if I can see if there was anything on the wall that fell?
Roll me a perception. And what'd you say, Sylvan?
I'm thinking out loud. I want to check for traps too.
Damn it.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
Magical guidance.
18.
Okay. Reach for the ink and tapping here. When it rolls spring of magic, try and conjure success from failure.
this is what I get for not taking any spiritual looking cantrips.
All right. So you using your magical guidance on that?
Mm-hmm. So I got a 14.
Okay. So one of the unfortunate things about the structure and where it's built on this outcropping is that the wall that collapsed off of the tower has fallen several hundred feet down to the desert floor below, even below where the cliff is and where this tower is situated on it. So you're looking at several hundred feet. You can't discern whatsoever if there was anything on them, not only because it's broken into hundreds of pieces, but are also too far away to see.
Damn.
Jeez,
Hey,
as we were walking up this tower, we didn't see anything like these rooms at all.
no, surprisingly. It
I was
seems...
hoping like it would have been on the picture or something.
No. So roll me a history check, and only you, and have advantage.
Okay.
What's it like being God's favorite?
No, it's not
16.
necessarily that. It's because he's part of the wardens. So when you were training with the wardens at a young age, you remember being taught that both sides, light and dark, had their ways of concealing things, had their ways of hiding their tracks, hiding weapons, hiding histories, hiding any bit of information that could be used against them in an effort to prolong the war between the two, if that makes sense. One of the things that you learned at the wardens was that there was evidence that suggests either side would use some tactics that the other would also use. It seems that this thing, whatever this is, this containment apparatus, it was meant to be made as though it could contain either light or dark.
Mm.
So what does Sylvan's 18 perception get us?
So, Sylvan, looking at the container, you're walking around it slowly, just peering at every inch of this thing. There's nothing on the outside. It's very smooth and contoured. And there's no catches or small little indentations or catch points that would suggest that it's trapped on the outside. But when you peer just close enough, near the head of this tiefling individual inside the case, kind of tucked away in the corner on the base of it, there appears to be some kind of mechanism. And it runs along a seam that is apparent. You can see it if you look close enough, which suggests that it can be opened, but it is trapped for sure.
Okay, so I'm not opening it, but it is openable.
Yes, but that also kind of brings a thought into your mind. Okay, I just randomly touched a sigil and it just happened to reveal what's inside. I don't want to be touching any of the other things unless I know what they are.
Yeah. I did want to look for traps because I feel like somebody this important wouldn't just be sitting in an abandoned tower.
Not necessarily. No. You would believe that for sure.
Yeah.
You don't know why they're here, but they are here.
And this is the only thing in the room. Is there anything else besides this?
It appears that you're looking around. The structure above you appears domed. But on the pieces of the ceiling that are still intact, even though they are a little fractured, they looks like they probably could come down with a rough shake or an earthquake or something like that. Some of these same sigils that are on the dais are carved into the ceiling above.
And is there anything different about these ones up above, or are they just the same exactly?
They are mostly the same. There are other ones that you don't recognize. And even if you did recognize them, you don't know what they mean.
I'm more or less asking, like, the same ones we see on the ground are the exact ones up there, right?
All of the ones you see on the ground are up above you, but there are more up above you than there are on the ground.
Okay. Well, I'll be pointing that out to the group.
Liliana, go look for a book.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that little library we found might have something.
You guys could absolutely do a little RP.
Wait, I was gonna say, can we look in the desks that are like the lectern style things that open?
Yeah.
Can we take
Nobody
20
wanted to do
look
that.
for- Can we take 20 to look for
Taking 20
Right.
is absolutely a thing. In fact, if you guys want to turn the taking 20 into just the rest of the night where you long rest and all that shit, that totally works for me too.
That's
I just
probably
want
good.
to I just feel like there has to be something around here that has those symbols that tells us what we need to do.
There has to be some way to open this. It wouldn't be here if there was no way for us to open it. I need to open it. I need to know.
I understand.
Sorry, my curiosity is killing me.
I have one last idea.
Okay. What's that?
Oh no, it was about if Liliana or you cast some spell that does light to the roof.
What do you mean to the roof? Like, what would you like me to do to the roof?
All I
No,
have
light.
is minor illusion and prestidigitation, which prestidigitation does do light, I think.
I mean,
Yes,
I
it
have
does.
light. I have
Yeah.
the light cantrip, yeah. Would you
Just
like me to
just shining some light up there.
Yeah. I'll cast the light cantrip and can I send it
Up to the
can I
ceiling.
send it up? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Anything happen?
Hmm.
Like the Pacific room I see that's glowing already, the Sylvan Touch, I'm looking at that Pacific one up there.
It does light up. Yes, all of them do actually. When the light approaches, seems to be feeding off of the spell itself.
Ooh, I want to add extra light by doing prestidigitation to see if anything happens.
Okay.
But once that light dissipates, does anything happen after that?
It doesn't dissipate. It seems to keep glowing, actually.
Dang, all of them?
Is
Yes.
the person reacting at all?
Nothing's happened yet.
Okay. I mean, the runes aren't in any language that we know, right?
No.
Okay.
They just definitely not giant, right?
No, they are not giant. The
So
closest
celestial or-
the closest texts So
the
I guess
Elvish
combined.
text?
No, hang on. What's everyone's languages?
Hold on.
I'm looking. Okay.
Ooh, accidentally pressed dagger. I apologize.
Dagger.
Elvish.
My language
that's your
is dagger.
Language
Stab you.
dagger.
I misclicked a bunch of stuff. It's Elvish, Deep Speech, Infernal, Uncommon. Just ignore me. I'm so sorry.
I have Abyssal, Elvish, and Infernal. And
Okay.
Common, but I mean, he has Common.
Then, seeing as nobody has these, I am
No one
going
has
to
Celestial.
require a
It's gotta be Celestial.
intelligence check, please.
I was about to say, you're telling me that Gendry doesn't have Celestial, religious prick.
Hey, hey. Maybe he
What?
doesn't want to help you. Maybe he's done helping you. Maybe he doesn't want to do any more of the helping
Liliana,
for the
get Gendry to
ungrateful
I was
pricks in
literally
his
just-
life.
Wait,
I was literally
Wait.
just saying, Gendry, do you know any of these languages? Twirl my hair a
What?
little bit.
Oh, Jesus.
if it's celestial, then
He
it might
can't
be
help
Win.
us.
Might be Win that knows.
Goddamn,
Well-
Win, do you know Celestial?
I mean, do you think-
Well, Gendry will. They'll both approach. Gendry first. First off, sorry. You can see Wynn just ponder for a moment, and he'll kneel down close to the sigils and really start taking some notes. And he says, "Oh yes, this does look familiar." And Gendry's like, looks a bit like Celestial there, but it's not all Celestial. There's this. It's like a different dialect. I've never seen it before.
Anything with the intelligence check?
Actually, yes.
Oh.
Some of the texts you all have read before about the primordial language
Ooh.
have had symbols like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, if Gendry is saying, "Oh, well, that looks like celestial," and you're thinking, "Oh, well, this looks like primordial," then it seems to be some kind of bonded hybrid language between the two.
The primordial celestials.
Presumably, the language that the Luminar communicated in.
So they talk to me. Is there any way to contact them?
Fine.
I'm not saying no, but how would you do that?
Make a wish?
You don't have a wish.
Wait. I got an idea.
Right?
Anybody got one
Here.
of the luminary shards?
Someone want to slit their throat and make a
We
pool of
have
blood so I
those?
can toss a coin into it?
We have a Luminolith shard, I thought.
Yes, you do.
I thought we had more than one.
You have
Can we
just
take out
one.
the shard?
Oh yeah, can we do something with it?
Take out the shard and see what happens.
That's that might be your way
Sylvan
to
has
talk
it.
to them.
Now we're cooking with oil. Who's got the shard?
Sylvan.
Thanks, bestie.
welcome.
You
Here
see
you go.
Win just go, wonderful specimen. I didn't know you had one of
didn't
those.
see
Why
this.
didn't you tell me you had a
Win,
luminous shard?
Win.
What?
You didn't see this.
I
don't have it.
absolutely have seen it, and now it's written in my notebook and there.
We don't have it.
It's written right here. So
You
didn't-
didn't see anything.
You didn't see it.
I'm not going to tell anyone.
Can I try and intimidate?
I've worked with
I
them
don't believe-
before.
See, that's the thing, Win. I'm not certain I believe you. You're writing it down. Seems like
He
you're
says,
trying
"Roll
to
me a
get-
deception or a insight. Roll me an insight."
How does he know about rolls? Like,
No, I was just about to say,
Why is he telling me to roll insight?
if you just look at Shirali when she said he hasn't worked with them,
This
and
is
say,
it's really.
we've seen him basically near 6 of them before.
Yes,
And
correct.
those were probably bigger than ours, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
Like, no, Win. I don't have anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Gaslight.
So he
Again,
says,
he's seen bigger ones.
he says, I'm not suggesting that I'm a liar or that you're a liar. I'm simply saying I have experience with the luminous shards. They are a profoundly impactful substance and unique item in this world, and I know there is a significance to them. They clearly fight against the long dark. And he just kind of pauses for a second. And
And I think
then
I would also say they also help in healing too.
he says, precisely, they are a gift from the gods of the light. That I am certain. And with your insight, Liliana, you actually kind of, you're not getting a bad vibe off him. He seems to be passionate in this moment and kind of offended in a way that Shirali would suggest that he is unfaithful.
Okay. So with when Sylvan takes out the luminolith shard,
Luminolith, yes.
That's like a hard word.
Luminolith.
Aluminum.
I know. It's
aluminum,
the luminosity shard.
yeah. So when he pulls that out, or she, sorry, Sylvan does a she. I
Yeah.
know. I'm sorry. But when she does that, do we notice anything happen, like with the symbols, with the person?
so this. Here we go. Sylvan is. Where are you standing in relation to the dais?
I think I would have been standing right where those runes were showing up.
Okay. So sort of near the base on the floor, right next to
Right.
where the vertical portion of it begins.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then as soon as you pull it out, you see. I know that's a weird. I shouldn't say stuff like that.
I need an adult.
I need to tell my trusted adult.
As soon as you pull it out, there is a noticeable visual effect.
That's what she said.
The the runes at the base of the dais start to glow a lot brighter, but it's not all of them. It's only the ones that are closest to you.
Okay. So if I like move around with this, will it follow me?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Now remember
Wow.
a long time ago, way back when, in the days of yore, in Elyssarian sessions, you had discovered that the luminous shards have the ability to alter reality.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing so right now.
Can I take the shard and place it on top of this container? Like
You
right
may.
directly in the center of it.
You may. In fact,
Please tell me that's gonna do something.
as you
Cool.
do, the shard itself actually looses from your hand. You feel it pull away, and it's. Do you try and resist?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It pulls out of your hand, and it suspends itself above the container and starts to spin, and the runes at the base of the dais all glow simultaneously and start to pulsate. You see the case, the framed edges of it begin to glow, like this one material that makes up the actual structural integrity of the case kind of resonates with this light, glows a little bit. It is very much like the glow that you guys have on your solar weave.
Okay.
If that gives you an idea.
Yeah.
When it starts to spin and the runes all start to pulsate and glow brightly with each iteration, it intensifies, goes faster and faster and faster, and finally it's as if there is no space between each pulse. And the case glows brightly. Everyone throws their arms up to block the light. And you hear a kts. And suddenly the light ceases, or at least dims slowly. And you hear a sliding of metal on metal, or maybe something to that effect.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
I mean, it's kind of too late now. We're gonna have to kind of.
I
figure out
know. I know it's a little late.
Yeah, Rin will look at where the noise is coming from.
Same.
It's coming from in front of you on the dais.
Yeah, that's probably the thing opening.
All right.
You, Win kind of gasps, and Gendry just says, "Gods." As you notice now, when you bring your arms back down, that the lid has disappeared, almost as if it phased out of existence. And there's a little billow of smoke, or at least mist, that flows down. Liliana, the mist is strangely familiar. It's almost like the same kind of mist that you get when you're peering through the marrow glass, where light and dark intertwine and create sort of a gray, and then the light and the dark are defined from there. And this tiefling takes a breath. And Wynn's just like waiting with bated breath. He's diligently taking notes, like jotting down, not averting his gaze, drawing vigorously. Gendry has his hand on the hilt of his sword, just in case. And
Yeah, Ishal's just really concerned by this.
And he's got the other hand on veracity, which appears to be not glowing.
Can I insight it's 5?
Isn't it a he?
I'll take an insight. Sure.
Yeah.
He/he.
15.
Peaceless.
Oh, I said
Ooh.
it's.
Really strong, strong score from me. I just wanted
I'll
to
roll
say
insight, why
hello.
not?
I just wanted to say hello to him.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, this is probably gonna go poorly to me. All right, 13.
Granted, this is granted that he understands common. Actually,
He's gonna just start speaking a Asian
well,
common.
if he's like an omnipotent being, then he would probably understand common, right?
You see,
I'll say hi in Abyssal just in case. It's
so
Abyssal.
In Abyssal?
I don't think
Yeah,
that's a
I
good
mean that's
idea.
the only
Let's
that's
wait
the
and
only
see.
ancient
Let's
language
wait
I
and
know.
see.
what?
The only ancient language I know.
So the insights, everybody. There's nothing to indicate currently that he is showing any signs of aggression. He doesn't have any tensing going on. He's not frowning or showing any emotion on his face that would suggest any resentment or anger. He just appears to be maybe slowly waking from a slumber.
A really long.
Are any of you guys still like in a different form right now, or are you actually all
For tieflings?
Oh, okay.
I'm always
we're all
100% me, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hello.
You've never had to be anything else, you privileged.
Well,
Jeez. Oh my goodness.
He just says, "There's much too much talking. Quiet is a lot better. Trust me."
I agree.
Shaw cocks his head but doesn't really comment.
He just kind of has a
I'm-
smile on his face.
I'm
a
gonna
lot
message.
better.
Message him. You want me to speak? I'll speak in your mind, bitch.
Well, I'm gonna, cause then I'm not like being loud. I'm being quiet, technically.
I want to go hide behind Marcy.
Just speak mind freak.
I just wanna be like,
I'm gonna go
what's
hide.
your
What are you saying with your message?
I just wanna say like, hello. What is your name?
Interesting question.
This guy's probably like the Incredible Hulk for the
The magnificent. No, we're not doing anything like
He's
that.
the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
So we are going to call him.
Steve.
No.
Oh my god. His name is Keith.
Yep.
So he says his name is, or rather, he says Zell.
That's a weird way to spell.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, honestly, that would be an iconic NPC.
Zeeth.
Keith the primordial god would go crazy.
Zeeth.
Zeeth. Oh my god.
He just says, "My name is Zell. What is yours?"
My name is Eliana. Or Liliana.
Really?
Sylvan.
Sorry.
Are you sure? No, I'm just kidding.
Are you sure?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Yep. And I'll say my name is Guild.
Are we roped in on this message?
No, it's more like he's speaking out loud at this point.
Oh, now he doesn't care about us being.
No, he's
loud.
just laying down. You actually see him bring his arms up and put his hands behind his head and use them as a pillow. And he puts one foot over the other, or one leg over the other, still in a prone position. And he almost
like
appears
this.
to be enjoying the movement. And he just says,
I don't like this. I don't like
"So much better."
I mean,
How would you?
I mean,
feel
he is serving.
to be alive than catatonic. I would assume it's better to be alive than catatonic as well.
Well, the cramps that develop. Oh. Trust me, I would not wish such an existence on my worst enemy.
So you're aware of how long you've been in this state.
No. What year is it?
What year is it?
Ishal will spit it out because, like,
Whatever year it is.
yeah, we don't know what it is.
What year
I
is it?
even I have to look. So here we go.
Current year of Elyssara. It's that year.
The year of our Lord.
The
I need to
year
use
of
my
our-
Lord and
LK
Savior
timelines.
2025.
So let's see here. We are in the year 151.
Oh, great. 151 AZ, the year of our Zim.
You can just say 151 or whatever, and he just says,
God damn, no one laughed at my joke.
"I'm sorry."
Hear me?
What?
And it was so funny too. Worked so hard on it.
Sorry.
That sucks.
No, I didn't even hear it.
He says 151. That I think your math is a little off, my dear.
Why would you say that?
It just doesn't seem accurate. No, 151 what?
It's not AD, it's CE, Common Era.
Yeah, it's common year, CY, common year.
CY.
And he just says, okay. I suppose there's a bit of explaining to do. And he sits up. Very well then. I shall require some food, some drink, maybe some lodgings, and, of course, maybe a stern foot rub.
You seem to think yourself very important.
Oh, wouldn't you? I mean,
I haven't the faintest idea of who you are.
no need yet, darling. Due time.
Please answer this. Are you with the Luminari?
The what?
Oh, okay, good. You ruled that out immediately.
The Luminar.
Yeah,
Oh.
Luminar.
Oh, I mean, I've heard of them. I'm not
Okay,
necessarily with them. Are they here?
wonderful. He's not God. What an incredible revelation.
I will point. I think I will do one last thing
I'm
today.
remarkably happy about that.
Do you recognize that? As he points out the hole into the sky.
He says, well, I do remember a pretty loud, explosion and maybe a little bit of rumbling and then dark. And then you and your companions.
So, you don't remember the long dark?
The what?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Sure.
It is no longer day.
Well, there's a constant.
He looks outside. He's like, and he like gets up from the slab and he walks over pretty vigorously. Like he just, it's like he wasn't asleep for a long time. He goes on over to the hole and he looks out. He says, Yep. Looks to, yeah. Okay. So, eclipse. Permanent, I take it? Ooh, the second.
The
So
second
there's
one of
been
being-
2.
And this one seems to be.
That's what the
permanent.
word second would imply, yes. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
He looks at you and he says, are you always this jumpy?
It's been a running theme. Ishal will speak up after kind of just listening to them all chat away.
He comes back over to the slab and hops back on it and sits on his ass, legs dangling over the side, as if to suggest it's now just a seat for him.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And he says, so you just show up out of nowhere, release me from my slumber. Thank you, by the way. And you are adventurers, mercenaries, thugs,
Adventurers, yeah.
None of the above. Sure. Adventurers is the most apt word for
He's
it.
like pointing at either of you two speaking. He's like, oh, okay, so.
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
What were you saying, Tristan?
I don't. Liliana, I guess, is just like, well, I don't consider myself an adventurer. These are my friends I've picked up, and they're taking me along the way.
He looks at you closely. He says, you're. I don't know, you just seem like you don't carry yourself in such a way. And you're Liliana, you said?
Yes.
How's Gendry looking at this?
Gendry's actually very wary in
I
this
would
moment.
hope so.
And he actually does chime in and he says, we're not here to answer your questions. You are going to answer ours.
Gendry, don't be rude.
He looks over to you and he says, my lady, we don't know who he is.
He just woke up from a nap. Very long one from the sounds of it.
This is the first time we've ever gone along on anything. This is a very remarkable moment for us.
He looks a little defeated in this moment. Yeah, he looks over to you, Shirali, and he says, very well.
But you don't want to agree with me?
Well, no, he does kind of agree with you in a way. He's just his baser instincts are kicking
Quite
in.
the power dynamic we got here.
This is very interesting.
A little unhealthy.
Eventually, he's just gonna put his foot down. You watch.
The man is allowed to have his own opinions.
No, he has his opinions. He just
He's gonna kill me at the end of the game.
He's telling you that, just be careful. I mean, these beings seem to be coming out of nowhere. These almost powerful things like that come in all shapes and sizes.
I'm gonna look at the guy. So, you apparently... Do you know how long you've been in that? Because you said that our math must be wrong, but... I don't believe...
I think he's from BCY, Liliana.
Oh, he's old.
Old.
Like, how long has
Now,
the long
listen. I think I look pretty good.
Oh, you
I mean,
look
there is no
remarkable.
mirror close by. But I know that feel this, and he like brings whoever is closest to him. He's just gonna grab your hand, and he's gonna have you rub it across his cheek.
Oh God, wait! I think it would have been me because I walked forward to talk
No,
to him.
it would have been. I feel like it would have been Sylvan because Sylvan was doing the crystal.
Oh
Or
wait,
doing the
yeah.
shard.
Yeah.
All right, so Sylvan, you just feel your fingertips brush across. Remarkably
dead?
smooth skin. No, smooth like live like, for
Damn.
sure. And he just says, "Feel the plush, is it not?"
Don't touch my girlfriend like that.
Sylvan's definitely going to look very uncomfortable and say, yeah, very plush.
Don't touch my girlfriend. I don't pull her back.
You're
He's,
yes.
I guess that's the question. How long ago did the Long Dark start again?
So it started around the first eclipse, but it kind of went into this dormant stage where the long dark, like the pockets you saw around Elyssara, they kind of phased in and out. There were moments where there was like, holy shit, shit's going down. We need your help. But it wasn't constant like it is now.
Mm-hmm. But that's a good time range. How long ago would you say it started?
I'm going to say within the past 105, maybe 110 years. So
Definitely older than 110.
He could be older than that, yes. He does appear to be in some sort of preserved state, so he could even be thousands. You don't know when he was placed in this thing.
True.
We probably will never know since there's very clearly not a lot of record keeping about that.
He doesn't remember the year that he was before all this happened.
He why you were placed in this?
He says, okay, yeah. We have a lot of questions. I can see.
Mm-hmm.
How about we chat about it over dinner?
This man is just about food. Sure.
That sounds good.
And I think that's probably where we'll call it, though, for tonight.
Is there a lake nearby?
I'm pretty tired.
Lake nearby to perhaps do some.
Yeah, I was starting to fade.
Yep, we'll have a nice little dinner chat and a little nice, good lore drop.
Yeah.
GG's, everybody.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Yep. See ya.
See you later.
See ya.
I hope Nicole enjoyed listening.
Give me a second. Hold on.
There you got a second.
Give me one.
I'm giving you a
we already
second.
did.
You have many seconds.
Yeah, it's like 20 seconds already.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed, y'all. Have a good night.
No.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Oh, also
That
Tristan.
fixed That
Aw.
fixed it. Okay. Okay, go on. She
Go
can
on
talk
about
now.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, I was listening.
Oh,
It existed. It was a thing.
To be fair, you're jumping in at episode. This is what, episode 56?
Damn.
57?
58 actually.
Oh.
Yeah, what I
58.
gathered was you guys found a really old guy in a casket. And you woke up, and there's something wrong with the sun.
There, yeah. I mean, that's TLDR.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but she's over here like, what?
You just over there laughing?
No. No, would you like to explain what you've been doing this whole time?
I was using y'all as like a podcast while I was on my phone.
That's not, that's not what I meant.
Oh, which this part?
Yes!
Okay. So
Are we still on stream?
Yes, we are.
Damn it. Okay, never mind.
and no, hell no.
Never mind.
We'll be leaving the stream in a moment, though.
Okay. I'm sorry.
But you got talk horse.
I found a second one of me. Sorry, guys.
I think I'm a little more risky than you are.
Oh, okay. This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. Actually, no. I'm a very risky driver.
You can have a car with me though.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is true.
Impromptu drag races are a thing.
Oh. No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I'm more risky than you.
But no,
It's not a competition though.
It's not. I thought you were listening. I thought you were having fun with my dialogue at the end.
Fun. It was funny.
It was. Oh, was it?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. I'll see everyone later. Hey. All right, Craig. Let's stop. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.